kick, see if this works. Whoa! What's up everybody? Welcome back to an all-new exciting episode of Conflicts. Today we'll be looking at the all-new Robotis Engineer Kit 2. Now, we've previously reviewed the original Kit 1, which built this insanely cool looking humanoid robot. Now, obviously, you're not just limited to this. You can technically build a hexapod and a variety of other creatures based on whatever is stated in there. Now, this here is the expansion pack, allowing you to go ahead and take your Robotis Engineer Kit to the next level. This integrates Raspberry Pi, both as the module unit itself and the camera built into it. Now, in addition to that, you will also get 5 additional servos, which consist of the XL430s. And then you also have a final integrated LED panel here, allowing you to go ahead and give it a nice personalized touch, which is always a plus. Now, this particular kit costs $699, so on top of the $999, the $69.9 makes it a quite hefty price in terms of robotic kit. However, you do get a good amount of bang for the buck, as these servos are expensive naturally. So this will go ahead and add 2 additional servos on both arms, 1 for waist movement and 2 additional for the leg movement, giving us a more smoother movement. Now, with the integration of the camera, it'll allow us to go ahead and perceive things and allow you to go ahead and use Python to go ahead and program into it. Now, this consists of the Raspberry Pi Zero W, which consists of image processing and a WireLAN Bluetooth capability. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing, see what it's all about, and expand our Kit 1. So this here is the box that they sent us. So on the showcase here, you do see the 3 different robots that you can build. You have this like scorpion figure, you have this tank-like figure, and then lastly you have your humanoid robot, which was what we'll be building today. Now, as we kind of rotate it about, I'll kind of showcase the particular actuator. So these here are the XL430s. Now on the back here, it kind of talks about a little bit more in terms of detail. So you will have a joint-based movement, modular actuators, advanced programming for the computer vision, of course, and then you have a standard curriculum, Python curriculum, multiple app integrations, and then a 3D printing curriculum as well. So you can go ahead and customize it to your liking. All right, so enough talk. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what this kit consists of. Sweet. So, on the top here, we have some stickers. Now, we haven't seen this before with Robotis, but it's kind of nice to see how they're integrating some decals with our character. I believe that this here is actually a translucent, so it actually will go ahead and illuminate as well. And then we have our robotic kit instruction manual. Now, I'm actually quite surprised on how long this is, but again, I think this might be, this showcases all the different robots into one. So we'll be building the humanoid robot in just a little bit. Now, this here is all the different panels. So we have everything kind of laid out. So we have this like map kind of showcasing what we get. Now, everything is nicely labeled in numbers. So this here is number 1. So number 1 is going to consist of our LED matrix. So this here's our LED module. Looks really cool. So we'll go ahead and like install that in the back of the robot, or in the front of the robot. And then we have, looks like an ultrasonic sensor. We have a micro SD card, a USB port, so you can go ahead and connect to it via the computer. And then, of course, our camera. And lastly, our Raspberry Pi Zero. Box number 2. So these here are our tires. So if you are building the tank, you have 4 sets of tires and 4 sets of gears that you can go ahead and use to build your tank. Box number 3. so these are different joints, so we can go ahead and attach our new servos, which will be coming in very handy very soon. And then box number 4 also consists of more different joint pieces and panels that we'll be using to go ahead and interlink our servos or actuators together. All right, so next map. Okay, so here is our servos or actuators. Comes in a very nice case. There we go. Ooh, so you have 5 servos. And then of course you also get a micro servo, so this might be used for the head, I believe. I'm not exactly too sure just yet, but we'll find out very shortly. Alright, and then we have a variety of, these are the caterpillars, so will help with building the tank essentially. More caterpillars. This here is our housing kit. We'll be using this to go ahead and incorporate into our robot. We have some grease, we have some bolts, screws, everything again nicely labeled, which makes it very easy. And then our wires. So daunting task, but it shall be done. Should be kind of fun to see how this all kind of plays out. So with that being said, I think it's time to go ahead and cue up that montage and build ourselves an Engineer Kit 2. Alright, so our MAX-E2 is finally done, and overall the outcome is an amazing looking robot. Now it does stand a little taller, which it appears to be, and has a lot more servos, and definitely gives it a more almost human-like look. Now some of the key things that you probably already noticed is that the legs are a lot longer, so this will go ahead and give it a nice stretch capability. We do have our new waist movement, which we didn't have before, and of course the arm movement as well, so you do have a few different degrees of motion. Now we also have an LED panel over here in the chest, so it'll go ahead and light up, and then we have a camera that's built into the head that actually can go ahead and detect faces. Now in addition to that, you can go ahead and have a servo there as well, so it can go ahead and rotate. But one of the key components is going to be in the rear. So we have a new attachment. So this here is the Raspberry Pi attachment. So you can technically go ahead and program it more into detail for your liking. And you have your battery pack here, and then you have your charger port right over here. And then you have your on-off switch, which we just go ahead and turn on just like this. And from there, it's going to go ahead and boot up our app. And some things to understand is that when it comes to the Kit 2, it does require some technological background. So in order to go ahead and make this work, you do have to reprogram it. By reprogram, I mean you have to connect it to a computer, load a brand new Python program, as well as install some basic motions. And without that, this app will not work. So just keep that in mind. But Robotis does have everything in direction, step by step on their website. So let's go ahead and click on the Robotis Engineer Kit 2. So we're gonna go ahead and connect to it. Oh, there we go. And all right, we are locked and loaded. So we have our directional panel on the left here. So I can go ahead and have the robot just kind of rotate just like this. You can have him rotate the other way too. So it's more like a side pivot. You can have the robot kind of move in all directionals of the panel, so you can have it kind of rotate just like this. You can see the way the body's flexing, it's quite realistic or humanistic. And then just go ahead and hit forward. You can see the way he walks and the gait. It's very, very nice compared to some of the other humanoid robots we've seen before. Now, in addition to that, you can hit number 2 here, and so go ahead and make it move a little bit faster. So let's go walk faster backwards. So you can see that it is quite responsive in that aspect goes. So you can go ahead and change the LED in the front as well. So you simply click this button right over here. And then you have a few different key motions here. So this here's hello. So it's doing a nice little wave. You have take a bow. Then you have take. Kind of like cheering to the crowd. And you have another take. So you can see the way the body is flexing. That is really cool. And then you also have clap. We also have acrobats. So this here is the acrobatics. So we're going to go ahead and click that. Whoa, I've never seen a robot do that before. That is crazy. Look at that flexibility on that thing. Wow, that is insane. Then of course you have push-ups. So this, you can see the push-ups on this is a lot better than the last one. So it definitely gives it a little bit more movement, which is really nice to see. So next one's going to be rolling. So let's try that. Wow, that is incredible. All right, and then we have get up. So if the robot did fall on its face just like this, you just hit get up. Now it does have a sensor, so it knows if it falls front or back. So I'm pressing the same button again. And you can see how fast that it gets up. That is pretty cool. All right, so moving on, we have fight mode. So these are some new fight modes. You can see that it gets into this fighting stance. And then from there, we can go ahead and hit jab. Whoa, look at that. Then you have your other arm jab. You have shake off, so just kind of block off an opponent. And you have a straight punch. And then you have a jab to the left, jab to the right. You have a back attack, so if the robot's behind it, it can attack it from the back. And then this one here is pretty cool. This here is a rolling kick. So imagine if the robot was in the front. Whoa! So that is a pretty cool kick. Now we also have resist. All right, so it's going to go ahead and resist. So if it's getting pushed, it's going to move back on its own just a little bit. Both back and front. That's pretty cool. You have a guard mode. So this here is essentially keeping his hands up in case to block itself from being attacked. So that is that. So let's go ahead and try this out. So I'm going to go ahead and grab an Alpha 1S. And we'll go ahead and have him stand just like this. And let's go ahead and try out these new moves. Okay, and we'll go do a jab. Nice. And then we'll go ahead and try our ruling kick. See if this works. Whoa! Sweet! So this here's the back attack. Nice. All right, so we'll just go ahead and put a situation like this where the robot is on top of the robot right over here. We can technically do shake off. So we'll go ahead and shake off that other robot. So yeah, kind of gives you an idea what that is. And then lastly, you have special motions. So special motions allows you to go ahead and program your own custom motions, giving you a different sense of dances and acrobatics and stuff of that nature. So as time progresses, we'll see more of those. So back to menu. So the new thing is the camera feature. So we have a face recognition. So if I click that right there, currently the robot is trying to detect a face. So I'm gonna go ahead and point it towards me, and it's detecting my face. There we go. And now it's waving. That is cool. Yep, it's detecting me. So if I move it here, there's no face there, obviously. So it's not detecting a face, so it's not going to go ahead and conduct that motion. So if I click on mode here, I can go ahead and click on mortar. This will give me all the different servos. So we have a total of 17 different servos right now. We can check it by simply clicking it, and then it'll kind of move it very slightly to show it that it is working. Pretty cool. So that's like almost like a diagnostic feature. We have offset. So you can technically go ahead and change the offset if we feel like something is a bit off, which is always nice. And then of course we have our streaming capability, which allows us to go ahead and see what the robot's seeing. Right now it's not working due to the screen recording. You can't really see it, but it's there. That's pretty cool. So you can always go ahead and program it for a variety of different functions. And then obviously you can always build different robotic kits. So yeah, there you guys have it. This here is the all-new Robotic Engineer Kit 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you had any questions about it, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, thank you again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.